Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignmts as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Missouri's offense will start this game off with the football. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability. Versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run.
Oh, it's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Harrington. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth. Hauls it in easily. quickly enough for the first down. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the big fella. Fighting off the defender. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. And he's in for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll run the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On third and long, you'll need to downfield. The sure hands, it's Hardy. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Scanning the field, it's Harrington. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Grabbed over the middle, it's Henderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the... Wants to go up top. Finds space on the right. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Now this offense is back on the field. Back to throw, it's Harrington. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Under fire.
job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
Offense working from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Using his legs, it's Hardy. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Might be changing the route. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. Purdy on the Jets. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Makes the catch. Gets it in there for the touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Hardy. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
But when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Harrington. Makes the grab. Quarterback making adjustments. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Wheeler. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth. The second half.
And the Tigers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Going to the run to start this second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Harrington. Quickly to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like...
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll ride the hot hand. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Terry. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Gives it on the option. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Harrington. He's got him. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 47 on to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Manning. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Firing deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Wheeler. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give to the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. That's reeled in. It's Manning. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Tigers are marching down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they... It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking for a man. It's Harrington. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. On the move, it's Hardy. Turning it on! They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Run in the red zone, it's Jones. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Snap in the shotgun. Quickly complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Try to barge their way in. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Got him up for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Used the play fake, now to throw. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. And I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Option look, it's Harrington. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Harrington. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab on the shovel. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. Finds his man. It's Manning. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Manning. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. He'll set up to throw. He's got it on the move.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
To the air on on second down. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 2 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking for a man, it's Harrington. Fires to the middle. He's got it. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Puts it out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They have to make sure everybody is set. Can't give away any yardage here. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. I get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock. That last field goal put them on top. They're feeling good, but they can't relax yet. Have to cover this kickoff well. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking the deep shot. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.